Hey, I'm Mark Eitel, host of the Mr. Mortgage Show, and you are listening to The Daily Dose. Today is Friday, June 17th, and wow, congratulations, we made it through a crazy week in real estate. The Federal Reserve rocked everybody's world. He huffed, he puffed, he's trying to blow the economy down with that 3/4 point rate hike. But, it is what it is. Rates are what they are. Despite the rates and despite the challenging market, we had some great wins this week. 2 instances of first-time homebuyers. One was a closing and one was a brand new application. And the clients who closed, man, I got to clap them up. They were amazing people. They did everything they had to do to get mortgage ready, paid down a little bit of credit card debt. They were amazing. Long story short, they closed on their property today, and the 3 of them, mom, dad, and brand new baby, are going to be settling into their new house this weekend. So we were super excited for them. And then we took an application today, first time buyer, and it was super cool. She was disappointed. The rates jumped quite a bit in the last week. However, we utilized a first-time homebuyer program because she is just under the median income for the county. We were able to get her a $2,500 closing cost credit. And with that closing cost credit, she's buying her interest rate down. So she's excited. And she didn't know about it. She didn't expect it. And kudos to my team for working on that file and making sure she qualified for that first-time buyer credit. My team has a heart for first-time buyers, so they made it work. I was super proud of them, everybody involved in that transaction. But I share that only because there's so much discouraging news in the market right now. There's still opportunity, and there's still big wins out there. Both of these individuals are going to have, well, the couple that closed today, they're moving in this weekend. They have equity in their property. It appraised for more than they paid for it. And the woman that we are working with now that we met today, she's already got the property under contract. We have a value report tool, kind of like a desktop appraisal that we run. And it looks like she's going to move in with equity also. So super cool. I'm excited. I mean, even in this market, there's opportunity out there. And I know it's frustrating. Last year rates were less than half of what they are today. And hey guys, it's frustrating for me. I wish we were still talking about rates in the 2s or 3s. But the good news is these are still cheap rates. Sellers are becoming more reasonable. Sellers are negotiating. They're realizing they have to negotiate. And double back and listen to the podcast episode. I think it's titled, Does It Make Sense to Pay More for a Property? That one's about using the negotiated discount in the form of a seller contribution and then using that seller contribution to buy the rate down. That's working. I'm seeing it work every day. And as we move forward into this market, just as frustrated as buyers are, sellers are getting a little nervous. They're going to be willing to negotiate. So those strategies can make a difference. With a relatively small by proportion of the sales price in a seller contribution, you can buy an interest rate down a full point. So a rate in the high 5s is suddenly in the high 4s. It makes a difference. I encourage you to explore that. Check out that podcast episode. Another good episode for the times we're in is called, what did I call that one? Skip legs. Today is arm day or something like that. That speaks to adjustable rate mortgages. And it's not the adjustable rate mortgage product that got us into trouble. They're very different now. I encourage you to check that out. Give it a listen. And one last thing I wanted to share, and this isn't a brag about my team and I, although I'm super proud of them. This is to encourage you to explore the opportunities in your market with your team. And if you don't have a team and you're in our markets, I'd love to work with you, but that's beside the point. The point in all this is to share the information that you need to help you make better decisions. And one thing I want to share, oftentimes there are first-time homebuyer programs. Some of them are lender specific. A lot of them work around the median. It works around the median income based on the county. Each county in each state has a predetermined median income. And with a first-time buyer who was just under the median income, we were able to get her a $2,500 closing cost credit. And guess what she's doing with that? She's buying her rate down. So I get it. It's super frustrating. I'm frustrated. I want to grab the Federal Reserve by the scruff of the neck and ask him what in the hell he's doing, because he waited too long to move and now he's making, what anyway, we'll see. I mean, hindsight's 2020 and I'm just an armchair economist, but we're all bracing for what's to come. The good news is, in a recession, which we're most likely in, real estate historically does well. If you're curious about that, check out the Facebook page. Go to Facebook and search The Mr. Mortgage Show. We post a ton of data on there, and there's a few charts specific to home values and home prices and sales volume in both a rapidly rate increasing environment and a recession. So you might find that surprising. But anyway, if you have questions or comments or just want to talk through a situation, you're always welcome to give my team or I a call. All the contact information is in the show notes. But again, my name is Mark Eitel. I host the Mr. Mortgage Show. We're live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on the iHeartRadio app. And then the entire podcast library and the recorded replays of the radio show are available at themrmortgageshow.com. And you heard me reference the Facebook page. Go to Facebook and search The Mr. Mortgage Show. There's a ton of data there. And if you want to hear me say Mr. Mortgage one more time, you can visit the website, www.mr.mortgage. Again, my name is Mark Eitel. I host the Mr. Mortgage Show Saturdays on iHeartRadio. You've been listening to The Daily Dose, and we will talk again not tomorrow. Today's Friday. You'll hear me on the radio tomorrow, and then we'll do the Daily Dose again Monday. Hey, everybody, have an amazing weekend. All you fathers out there, enjoy the Father's Day weekend. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. Have a great weekend.